Welcome back, let's play Hot Wheels World Race. The alien's gonna be our friend today, the one that we follow. Just through a few races. All of which I think we have all the pickups on. So I don't need to worry about unlocking anything today. So, I'm noticing, I forgot to mention why exactly, well, yeah, kinda one of the reasons I ended up confusing a few cars last episode and episodes prior with regard to, what was it? With regard to Power Pistons and Power Rocket. Danny's here again. Hey, Danny. But Power Pistons and Power Rocket do, of course, have a pretty similar name. Kind of similar to what happened with Cormile Coupe and Hammered Coupe, in fact. This is such an easy track to get all the pickups on. Although, when you have a car that has as bad handling as this and such high speed, I don't know if that's really going to mean much. This is pretty similar to playing as Power Pistons. But yes, I've basically gotten to the point where I'm pretty sure it's kind of like Wikipedia, where you can get from any page to just about any other page. I think you do that same thing with the names of Hot Wheels cars. And you can go like Power Pistons, Power Rocket, Power Rage, Rage Hammer, Nerve Hammer, or maybe have Hammered Coupe and Quarter Mile Coupe, maybe Side Draft and Backdraft, all sorts of things. Can I get this one pickup I missed? Probably not, because I don't actually know where it is off the top of my head. What are you doing here? 40-something. No! The other car that I usually confuse 40-something with. Oh no! See the alien on flames. On flames. It's an interesting way of wording that. Very nice. Yeah, though, so Burn. You get to see and think a little about Burn. Oh, hey! And there's that goon. The Otto's Goon's Goon again. Oh, hey, and Road Rocket. Hello. Have we seen Road Rocket yet? I think we have. Not much special going on this time, though. So we have the two cars that I keep confusing with each other, 40-something, and I can never remember both their names simultaneously or something. For some reason. Muscletone. 40-something Muscletone. I keep confusing them, but hey. A number of cars that were in Soundtrack Challenge. 4. Yeah, 4 out of the 6. So this is a bunch of Soundtrack Challenge with one newcomer, that being Road Rocket, whatever you want to make of that, and then one of Otto's Goons. This is a pretty low stakes race action compared to most of the others. It's interesting. New records, awesome. I was wondering how I was going to compare to what I got with Power Pistons, since it's a pretty similar build of a car. Good thing that I'm using this car, though, on an easier... Here we go, space! Yes! We have no justification for not getting first here. But, as I was trying to say and then completely forgot, I have no idea what I was going to say. But this does seem like a more low stakes race than usual. Since we have characters we recognize, with one exception. But nothing much special going on between them. Aside from this being almost like a rematch of sorts. But we can think a little bit, I've talked about it before, but we can think a little bit about, ooh! Oh, get away. Think about Burn's relation to these places. As we go on, Burn's story. What brought Burn here to the initially Soundtrack Challenge and now to World Race? Imagine everybody that participated in World Race was probably, or in Soundtrack Challenge was probably invited to World Race. Not that all of them seem to have shown up. But still. Yeah. Oh no. But I imagine Burn has a better idea of how to work in these zero-G environments and things like that, or something like that. Or maybe there's just a morale boost from being in a more familiar environment. Who knows? Yeah, so that boost in there, right there in particular, tends to slow you down, because you're oftentimes above 200 miles per hour when you hit it. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this particular place. I should use on going uphill, not downhill. There's no jumps on this track. So I tend to just hold on to my boost without thinking. Seems like the majority of circumstances it is better. Is there... Here we go. Danny, never. You're inferior to the robots, let alone to the alien. But yes, so Soundtrack Challenge didn't really seem to have the widest variety of contestants for the most part. At least, I haven't really thought about the variety of contestants in a while. Maybe it did. But then we have somebody like... Burn! Coming from far away, the foreigner, so to speak. But being one of the better contestants, actually. I don't remember if Burn was in... I believe Burn was also in episode 6. But Burn was in episode 5 as well. I don't remember what position Burn gets in episode 6. But Burn's the #1 competitor in episode 5. Ah. And look at that, getting all the space pickups too. Burn knows what's up. I had no excuse for not displaying mastery of this place. Yeah, it was faster to not hit that boost. I was about 200 miles per hour until I hit the finish line. But yeah, so when I say that Power Pipes Burn was really, really good at the space tracks, I'm not kidding. Burn was the #1 competitor by a decent margin, similar to how Alex was in earlier episodes. That Alex was actually present then after before Mysterious disappearance. Burn was the cream of the crop. I don't remember though what Burn got as position in episode 6, unfortunately. But still, regardless, one of the top competitors, one of the top placing competitors overall, the Soundtrack Challenge. That's nothing to scoff at. So probably one of the best racers, if they're coming from afar. One of the best racers wherever they're from. Is it the spacefaring race from which they hail or something? And Danny's doing about as expected, as well as Lagoon. Danny, wait, no. Come on, you have a reason. You have no excuse not to lose to all of Otto's goons. You actually beat those guys yourself. Like, there are lots of things you lose to, like the alien and whatnot, and that makes sense. But not this time. Robots might be able to beat you, but it shouldn't be that guy. That guy shouldn't. I expect to see more from Danny today. We'll see what comes of it. I've had a slight temptation to make Burn purple, like in a solid purple, actually, like in... Was it completely solid? I think it was. I don't remember any decals. Maybe there were. Yeah, I think there were like gray stars on the side or something. Were there? I was confusing with another car. But in Soundtrack Challenge, it was mostly just plain purple power pipes. I briefly considered having this car do the same, but nah. I like how power pipes looks in this game. So I'm not gonna do what I did with Alex. That jump is so short! It always throws me off. Using other racers to turn. Probably not. It's probably frowned upon in most circumstances, but in racing video games it can be kind of useful sometimes. Especially if it slams your opponent into the wall. Darn it. For some reason, sometimes I completely forget that I even had already done a trick. A jump before. Okay, so this car is doing a lot better somehow than... Whoa! No, that was not. I landed just fine. Whoa. Danny, you brake! You jerk! You aggressive jerk! I like how this car actually does have review mirrors on it. He literally just braked there, though, and made me hit him. And messed up my turn. Okay. Shoot, don't hit that boost. See, notice that I passed the other guy up who did hit the boost. It's not what you expect, but that's how this works. Okay. Ah. And I don't need to get all the pickups here for any particular reason. So I probably will just take... Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! This here. Okay. I don't want that boost. Okay, that went nicely. Man, look at that though. 40 something right behind me. Well, Iron was pretty much together. Seriously though, Daniel, what's your deal? Also, Road Rocket's not too bad. Road Rocket's kind of weird. They're completely new. Even to this game. They haven't even appeared in... They didn't even appear in World Race GBA. But they're still pretty skilled, actually, surprisingly. We'll see what their deal is if we can at a later point. Yay! I realized I hadn't gone that before. See if we can unlock more stuff later. I'll include one more race this episode, even though this will probably put me a little bit over time. Since I went just a little bit over time last episode, which means if I end at my quote-unquote normal time, it'll actually be a little bit under time this episode. I don't want to do that. I did start recording a little late today. I got sidetracked. I've had things going on as a result of my 12 or 13-year-old Xbox, the original model, Xenon. Those things are called, which most people don't know, I imagine. Dying just yesterday morning as I'm recording Viva Pinata. It's an unfortunate experience for all, but it's gonna be a blessing in disguise probably, because I plan on having something even better set up in its place. And it'll actually solve a couple of the problems that the old Xenon presented me with, which would be awesome. And hey. We'll be able to so I've noticed that some of the cars, for some reason, I don't know why, the AI seems to not use certain cars. Like, pretty much ever, as far as I can tell. I don't know why that is. It's a little disappointing. It means that I can't actually modify the textures for one or two cars that I want to modify the textures for. At least one. Might mean that if you don't play as a couple certain cars, we'll never see them too, which would be terrible. Huh, I didn't think that I would actually lose speed by hitting a boost pad, but boost pad was going uphill. Alright. I probably should try not to look backwards too often when I'm playing this game. It's really nice to be able to do when you're the one playing a racing game, but if you're not the one playing it, you don't have any, you don't expect the camera to suddenly switch, which can throw you off a little bit. Suddenly you have to adjust to seeing what's behind you for like just a brief moment like that, but you don't know what you're looking for. I know what I'm looking for, so that's why I can do it so briefly and then move the camera back. It probably throws you guys off a little bit. It always happens whenever I'm watching, at least. If I'm watching footage again, and then I move the camera back like that. By the time that I'm even really able to register what I might try to look at, once I've noticed that the camera's turned around, the camera has already switched back. Now I say that I wanted to look at the rear view camera a lot. I do wish though that this game didn't do what it does, basically. I wish this game did what Soundtrack Challenge did with the rear view, and the rear view camera would actually match the type of camera that you have for the front view. Meaning, in this game, if you go into review, it goes into quote-unquote first person. It looks from the rear of your car. Oh man, what happened to Road Rocket that time? Well, Danny picked it up. Look at that. Oh, Danny's tied again with that guy. We'll see what comes of that. So still anybody's game in terms of anybody that isn't me. Oh, Burn, what are you doing? His eyes aren't really adjusted to that sort of thing. He has his different alien eyes. They're special eyes. But I'll see you guys next time in any case. Bye.